Today's question is, why do Americans celebrate Groundhog Day? It's always on February the 2nd, 2 and 2, February 2nd every year. And what is Groundhog Day and why do we celebrate it in America and Canada, actually? So, of course, it's always February 2nd. This character here, the right one, he's the man who's holding up the groundhog. This actually is probably Puxatawny Phil from Puxatawny, Pennsylvania. He's the most famous groundhog we have, where all over America, we watch him on TV for him to come out of his lair, of his cave. When he comes out and he looks around, if he sees his shadow, then we believe he goes back into his shell and which goes back into his cave, which means there will be 6 more weeks of winter. If he doesn't see his shadow, then of course spring will come soon. Spring will come early. So of course it's February 2nd, which means spring will come very early if he doesn't see his shadow. Otherwise, if he sees his shadow, we have 6 more weeks of winter. I was always confused by that as a kid because I thought if he sees his shadow, it means the sun is out, which means it should be warmer than if he doesn't see his shadow. I mean, the shadow could still exist, but I always thought, well, the sun exists. But anyway, yes. So, but where does this tradition come from? Originally from Germany. It was called Candlemas, mass kind of like party, Candlemas. In Germany, I think they called it Badger Day. They actually used badgers. But when the Dutch, the Pennsylvania Dutch, when the Dutch came to Pennsylvania in America, there were less badgers than there were groundhogs. So the culture evolved to use groundhogs for this day instead. So let's see, Candlemas, yes. Oh, Christian festival. I forgot to say it's a Christian festival. Also, by the way, if you want to see a good movie, that's why I'm in a movie theater now. Underneath me, that is Bill Murray in the movie Groundhog Day. When I first saw it, I thought, man, is this a great movie? But if you watch it repeatedly, I finally learned to appreciate it. It's very interesting as to how it's not so much about the Groundhog Festival, but he goes to this town to celebrate the Groundhog Day, and he gets stuck in a time loop of that town. It's basically if you could live your life over again, the same day over again, how would you fix it? How would you repair it? It's a great concept, I think. So again, that was Groundhog Day. Why do Americans and Canadians celebrate Groundhog Day on February the 2nd? So thanks again for these questions, and don't forget to like and subscribe and send these far and wide and ask any questions in the comments below. Thanks again. We'll see you in tomorrow's video.